then?
Not good. He wants to see you. Alone.
My name's Jason Cross. I live in a world where life subsistence and a path to destruction coexist within one space. Along one thin line.
He was a good man and a great boss.
No boss, no rules.
New boss, new rules. New boss, new rules.
Yeah.
New boss, new rules. I think he's dead.
Talking about, you think who's dead?
The retard.
What retard? What are you on about?
The one who owns the shop by Westow Street. I was walking past the clock shop. I saw him. He was smiling. So I thought back to what we were saying. New boss, new rules. He never gets taxed. He's always looking at us while we're taxing other people. And smiling and laughing. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna tax him, take the money, bring it to you. New boss, new rules, right? I told him I was gonna tax him. Yeah? How much money has he got in the till? And he just smiled at me. So I got vexed and I hit him. And he just kept smiling, so I kept hitting him again and again and again. Before I knew it, his laughter turned to screams. So I just wanted to shut him up. So I kept hitting him until he wasn't moving, and then I panicked and I ran.
Listen, take Max and the shop, get rid of the body, and get lost sort of while. The old Bill's gonna be buzzing around, alright?
Yeah.
Only good thing is, he ain't got no family. I don't see no one else at that shop. Yeah? People go missing all the time. It's gonna blow over soon, alright? Just wait for my call, yeah? Alright, come here, son.
Cool.
Samantha Barnett came to live with us when she was 8. After her father, a business acquaintance of Dad's, so to speak, had a little accident. The day I asked her to marry me, she said yes, of course. Also, she was expecting our baby boy. Frank Jr., we agreed. Life couldn't get more perfect. Or so it would seem.
Come here, Mrs. Cross. Got something in your face.
Or do I now?
Yo, Jason. Mr. Briggs wants to see you.
Can't you see I'm with my wife-to-be, fellas? Tell Mr. Briggs I'll see him in the morning.
Jason, I think he wants to see you now. Some of the boys are in the back. They'll make sure the wife gets home safe.
Maximus Cross. See you when I go home, yeah? The hell's going on?
I don't know. Johnny Briggs hasn't been seen for about 5 years. He probably just wants to pay his respects. Him and Frank was close. That's how us old timers do it. But one thing I know, when Johnny Briggs say he wanna see you, you go and see him. You don't say no.
Do you know that an elephant will abandon their offspring if they detect a defect of some kind that is sufficiently disabling to threaten the life of that offspring or its siblings? For example, a deformed limb that will render that young one useless and defenceless and may also endanger the siblings by, for example, them hesitating and waiting for their disabled sibling instead of getting into cover from an approaching predator. Bears do it too, don't you know? You see, I'm the king, and this is my kingdom. Everything I see and survey is mine. You and you belong to me. By the way, have a look at this.
Keep yourself calm, man.
That's right. You listen to good old Errol there. Calm down before you end up the same. Now, Errol, he's a wily old fox. He knows when he's holding the handle, and he knows when he's holding the blade. And you don't pull when you're holding the blade, son. That's why he made it to old age. And that's why your old man died in his bed surrounded by his family, instead of in some dark alleyway with a knife in his back. They were smart. They knew when the smart thing to do is sit down, shut up, and let me finish my story. Where was I? Oh yeah. When she brought me my boy, I took one look at him and I said, "Take him back. Bring me my son. That ain't my boy. Thought it was a joke. I ain't created that. My name's Johnny Briggs. I don't make broken things. I'm master and king of all I survey." Now, he was broken, but it was mine. And your boy here, he touched something that was mine, and that's why he's in the back of my boot. Now, talking about things that belong to me, your houses, your turf, your clubs, your taxes, they all belong to me. Me and your old man had an agreement. He let my boy run his little clock shop, let him be. A verbal contract, so to speak, but you have broken it. You have killed my boy, and now everything you own is mine. So what you're going to do is go home, pack your shit, and get out of my kingdom, far, far away. The end.
This is our turf. I think we should fight. If they want a war, let's give them one.
Listen, you know I don't like this. But when Johnny Briggs tell you to get out of town, you listen. We have enough to go and set up somewhere else. If we pick a war with him, mark my words, we will become a part of this turf. He'll bury us under it.
We ain't afraid of them.
Well then you're stupid, boy. That man there, inviting you to dance in hell, anybody take him up on it is a fool.
If we're going to war, then we need him.
What are you saying?
Johnny Briggs invited us to dance in hell. Then we're gonna bring along the devil to gate crash the party.
I hope you're not thinking what I think you're thinking. You are, right? Don't do this, man. I don't know what you remember about him, but whatever you remember isn't even close to the truth. He's not their hero or your savior. Your father.
My father left me in charge. And anyone that ain't up for the fight, they're welcome to leave.
What do you remember about him, son? You remember what he done? You remember who he was? Who he became? Why your father made him leave?
Growing up, Nana always told us, what you can see in the daytime, don't wait till night time to light a candle. We never did listen to Nana.
Is this some kind of joke? Who's this mug?
Don't worry, if I wanted you dead, you would be already. I don't get out much these days, and looking around, I'm pleased I don't. This place has turned into a right shithole. And talking about annoying things that you can't seem to scrape off the bottom of your shoe, I hear this horrible rumour that Frank's back. No, not Frank the father, because that would be divine intervention, and not even he can help you out of this predicament. I'm talking about the son, Junior. Yeah, see? Bad news travels fast. You know what he did, right? Terrible thing, god-awful terrible thing. Had to send 5 of my boys after him, because rules are rules. 5 of my very best boys, I might add, and they never came back. He ain't on my Christmas card list anymore. I'm not best pleased with him. Anyway, how's the cunt doing?
Yeah, he's alright.
Yeah? I heard he's 2 cards short of a full deck. I heard he's a strung out junkie, don't know his arse from his ear.
Yeah, a lot for a man who don't get out much. He's doing alright, getting stronger every day.
Was he still sleeping rough in London?
So you knew where he was?
Listen, son, do you do fishing? I've got a lake in my backyard full of cod and carp, helps me to relax, forget about the business. Anyway, the worst thing about it is having to get my own bait. But it is the best way. I find that when you buy it from the shop, you don't catch as much as if the fish can smell the human stench on it. Anyway, when you start turning over rocks looking for those worms, you've got to be prepared for all that other shit that's going to come up from underneath it. And your brother Frank, he is that other shit, and some rocks are best left unturned.
And what's your point?
My point is, it's always good to know where that other shit is so you don't go stepping right in it. And my question is, are you sure you know what you're doing, son? Because if you brought him back thinking about staying, starting a war, well, believe me, you're going to leave. either with a suitcase or in it, I do not care. Anyway, I'm feeling generous. Me and your old man got history, so I'm giving you a week's extension. Anyway, I've got some fishing to do, and you, I believe, have got some packing to do. So, away you go.
Johnny, is that fear in your voice?
Do you know, I once met Elvis in Vegas, but not the blue suede shoes movie style one, the fat, bloated, drug addict one. Well, imagine me, this young whippersnapper, saved my money, gone to Vegas to see this idol of mine, someone I've emulated and copied my whole life, only to see this monstrosity of a man standing in front of me, a mere shadow of his former self. It's an understatement to say it sort of killed the man and the myth for me. I bet when you was a kid you thought Frank Jr. was 10 feet tall, but now you're all grown up. You can see he ain't that big really. Now that's the problem with myths and legends. The only good one, the best one, is a dead one.
So let me ask you another question. Would we still be having this conversation if Frank wasn't here? That's what I thought.
You ain't gonna shoot me, Jason. You ain't a killer. You got the minerals, son. Oi! I'm a killer!
Frank, come back, please.
You've shortchanged since we were little.
Thank you. For saving my life. Frank, do you remember this song? Do you want to have a dance?
No, you're all right.
Please. Please. He really has missed you. Where have you been?
In a very dark place. I hear I'm going to be an uncle.
Uncle Frankie got a nice ring to it. How does it feel being back? Must be a bit overwhelming.
Things sure have changed.
What about you, Frank?
What about me?
Have you changed?
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean, Frank. You're his big brother. He spent his whole life trying to follow in his big brother Frank's footsteps, and though he won't admit it, I know he always feels one step behind. Frank would do it like this. Frankie wouldn't do like that. I love him, Frank. I've loved him since I was 8 years old. Frank, I just need you to know there's nothing I wouldn't do for him. Nothing to keep him safe. Nothing. We need him, Frank. And I know I'll follow you without question. So have you, Frank? Frank, have you changed?
You alright?
I'm alright. I want to have a photo of my two favourite men.
Listen, we can't take on Johnny Briggs and win. That's a death sentence.
This man came into my house, tried to kill me and mines while we were fucking asleep. If it's a war he wants, it's a war he's gonna get. Anyone who ain't up for it, you can go, because I understand, ladies.
But they outnumber us 3-1. How are we gonna win a war with those odds?
There's no way we can win this war.
Errol, I don't need a problem. I need a solution. Anybody? Anybody?
Let's make it a dirty war. We'll hit 'em hard, and then we'll disappear.
Danny, can I have a word, please, bro?
Of course, what's up?
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you sure? I've known you for 5 years. Come on, man.
With Lisa expecting and all, she's got 3 months left, Jay. I'm scared.
Scared of what?
You know, they say that Russia mob, a few years back, tried muscling in on Briggs' territory. He tortured him himself for a whole month and sent the body parts for the next 12 months to the family home. They couldn't get past it. They couldn't forget it. So after months of body parts and being consumed with grief, the daughter went to the old Bill. More body parts turned up for the next 12 months. It was hers. His 18-year-old daughter. That's why I'm scared, Jay.
Listen, go on to Lisa.
I don't think the time's right.
It's not negotiable, alright? It's not negotiable. You go on to Lisa, I'm gonna call you if you need you, alright? Come here. Alright? Come on. What are we doing here? These are guys with the guns. It's a neo-Nazi stomper gang, mate. In case you haven't noticed, I'm a light-skinned mixed race guy.
Nah. Not today, brother. You're a dark-skinned white guy.
We don't serve blacks here.
Just as well, because we don't drink them. 2 scotches on the rocks.
Listen, you and this fucking...
Hey! Whoever's causing trouble in my bar must have a death wish.
Frankie Cross. I don't believe it. My memory must be playing tricks on me. I thought you were dead. And then again, Maybe I heard you become unhinged. Yeah? Lost your bottle.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Don't stress yourself. Yeah. I remember the legend that was Frank Cross Jr. You stood, didn't you, against, what was it? 10-man strong hit squad. The White floored him. Not too shabby. Well, unless you boys came here on the pool. Why don't you come back to my office and we'll have a talk?
Be right up, Alfie. But first, I want me and my brother's drinks. I said to you, 2 scotches on the rocks. And clean your face. We never ordered a Bloody Mary.
This is what you came for, lads.
Well,
I'll do the lot for 10 grand. I respect your old man.
Yeah. Deal.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The boy weren't no good, and the man's even worse.
They're brothers, Nana. He needs him right now.
They should have left him in the hole they found him in.
He's changed.
You can't make shit into patties.
Nana.
And you can't put flowers in an arsehole and call it a vase.
Oi, Jason! Bang! You're dead.
Best time of the night. Always quiet.
You always like the dark.
You don't like me much, do you, Errol?
We're family.
But I'm not Jason, though, am I?
I love you both. You and Jason.
Won't win the war, though. We need somebody that knows Briggsy. Somebody he respects. To have a talk.
You think that would work?
There's only one way to find out.
We
are gathered here to say farewell to Frank Cross, a beloved son, father, and highly respected member of the community, and to commit him into the hands of God. My personal recollection of Frank was someone who never missed one Sunday service, along with his sons Frank Jr. and Jason. A kind, generous man who made quite a substantial donation to the church fund to fix the roof.
Thanks for coming.
Your father was a good man. Heard about the Mr. Briggs situation and just wanted to let you know you have our full support. It's about time I picked a side.
We don't need none of your help, thanks. We got everything under control.
I see you haven't changed, Frank.
What do you mean by that? That I could smell a sneaky snake a mile away? Then no, I haven't.
Anyway, I will be going. Just wanted to give you this. It's a jade dragon. We believe it brings good luck.
We don't need none of your hocus pocus crap, your good luck charms, or your fortune cookies.
Fuck, Frank. Tammy. Sorry about that. Frank sometimes lets his temper get the better of him. I think things have changed around here and it's just going to take him a bit of time to get used to.
Have you ever heard the saying, the better the devil you know? See, the only thing about opening Pandora's box is once it's wrecked, it's havoc on your behalf and annihilated everything in its path. Then you realize that you can't close it and you have to quench its insatiable appetite for destruction.
Our Father in heaven, we thank you that Jesus Christ, you have given us the gift of eternal life. Keep us firm in the faith that nothing can separate us from your love. When we lose someone who is dear to us, help us to receive your comfort and to share it with one another. We thank you for what you have given us through Frank Cross. We now entrust ourselves to you just as we are, with our sense of loss and of guilt. When the time has come, let us depart in peace and see you face to face. For you are the God of our salvation.
Amen.
You alright, bruv?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Frank Cross. Gone. But you'll never be forgotten, my brother. Until we meet again.
Hey Frank, you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah man, I want you to have it.
No, you hold it.
Oh, like we were kids?
Yeah. Just like when we were kids.
Right, well let's go see Sam anyway.
Stop the car.
I fell over.
Is that right?
Please stop.
Fall over a lot, do you? Gets harder, doesn't it? Dad?
Stepdad.
ever seen the film Star Wars? Bit before your time, I guess. That's my most favourite film. There's a part in it where Darth Vader, he's the bad guy. He's fighting with Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's the good guy. And Obi-Wan Kenobi says to him, he said, if you strike me down, I'll come back more powerful than ever. That's my most favourite part. I must have died 1,000 times. As I guess you have. Don't worry. That's just the little child, the little coward dying inside of you every single time. But you will be reborn. And you will come back more fearless, more powerful than ever. And as my old mum used to say, the hurt, the pain, will never last forever. That's good. It's good to cry. You get it all out, you cry. But after this, you never shed another tear. Because that's a sign of weakness. You never show weakness. Do you understand?
Get off me!
Good girl. That's the spirit. And to be reborn, you have to die a little each time.
Hello? Oh yeah. Loyalty, yeah, it does have a price, alright? Go on then.
Right, Dan.
Jay, I'm here.
What were you on about?
I got the message to meet you. 15 Hatton Gardens. Where are you?
Hey, Danny.
Fuck it, let's go.
Hello.
Hello, sir. What can I get for you?
Hello, Linda.
What can I get you?
My daughter.
You gave up the right to call her that a long time ago.
Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that he was a violent psychopath. He used to beat the shit out of me. And when you wasn't doing that, your hobby, little sideline, was killing people. Why are you coming back now, Frank, after all these years, asking to see her?
It wasn't always my fault. I want to see her, Linda. You can't even look at me, can you? Girl needs her father, Linda.
Yeah, well done, fam. Good?
Yes. You need to come up with that annual shape up, man. Beard's getting a bit too long.
Where afterwards, please?
No, please, don't kill me, please. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. Please, please. Please, don't, please. I don't want to die, I'm sorry. Please, please don't kill me, please. Oh my God.
Calm down. No one's gonna kill you. Calm down.
How did you know, bro?
You're not going to like the answer to that, little bruv.
Jason, I'm scared.
Scared? Scared of what? I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you.
I'm scared for you. I'm scared of you. I'm scared of what you're becoming. That's not you. That's not the you I know.
When someone's trying to hurt me and mine, I'll be cold-eyed, I don't. I'll kill them, each and every one of them.
You're hearing yourself. You're starting to sound more and more like him. Like Frank.
What's wrong with that? He gets the job done.
You think this is a job? When does it end? I don't want this to be the life of my child. Our child. Please. Let's just go.
And go where?
Anywhere. Please. Just let Frank fight this war.
Is that what we do? Leave our families? I think you've forgotten yourself. Your loyalties. But don't worry. I'm gonna make sure you keep your pretty ears and neck in jewels.
Pretty jewels. Pretty jewels! I never asked anything of you. Just your love and your time. That's all I've ever asked you for.
Sam.
Want an ice cream?
Look, this is when I fell off my bike when I was 6. And then this one is when I fell out of a tree when I was 8. I was a bit of a tomboy at that. And then this one here is when I had a fight another day with this girl. She was... Thank you.
What's that?
Oh, it's sign language. Look. Te amo. Te extraño. It's Spanish for I love you and I miss you. Go on, you try it. You have to say the words as well. Te amo. Te.
I ain't no good at all of that stuff. Come on, let's get you back before your mother starts.
It's okay. I knew he wasn't coming. We don't need him, Mum. Don't be sad. It was fine without him before and we'll be fine without him now. So I don't care. We're better off without him anyway. He's not coming back, is he? He's not coming back again. What did I do wrong, Mum? Why doesn't he love me? Why doesn't he like me, Mum? What's wrong with me? Oh, baby. Why doesn't he want me? I know, I talk too much. That's it. I was talking too much. Mum, please tell him to come get me again. And this time I won't say anything. I won't say anything this time, Mum. I won't do anything wrong. I'll be perfect for him. I'll be whoever he wants me to be.
Bet you'd never thought you'd see me today.
What are you talking about, mate? You got the wrong door.
Nah, I got the right door.
Are you simple or something?
Sadie! Sadie, open the door, sweetheart! Sadie, are you okay? Oh, Sadie! What have you done? Your beautiful hair.
Hey Dad, sorry I'm late.
I can be the son he's always wanted, Mum. Phone him and tell him. Look, I can be tough. I can be tough. Oh, please. I need him. Mum, I need my dad. Please, don't make him leave me. Please, if he stays, I'll be whatever he wants me to.
What's the matter with you?
Do you know what? I don't even blame you. I blame myself for letting you anywhere near her. What a fool I was to think you'd changed. You're not capable of change. All those years, you didn't want nothing to do with her, none of your lot. It was only Errol that would call. Give her money, say it was from you, which of course I knew was a lie. Take her out and tell her stories about this fairy tale father who loved and missed her as much as she loved and missed him. How dare you? How dare you come strolling back into her life after 16 years and tear that little girl, your little girl's world apart? Because despite of everything, Frank, despite having you as a dad, despite all them Christmases and birthdays that she cried her eyes out after realising that this wasn't the time that you walked in the door, picked her up and kissed all those years of hurt and pain better. Despite of all of that, she's grown into such a kind, caring, loving girl. What's the matter with you, Frank? Was it too much to think that somewhere there was something that was part of you? Part that was happy, that was beautiful? Do you know what? Frank Jr.'s the right name for you. You're not even half the man your father was. Jason's more of a man, at least he takes care of his. Go on! Go on then! That's what you do best, isn't it, Frank? Screw you, screw them up or screw them over. That's how you roll. Let me tell you something, yeah? You come near us again, me and my daughter, I'll kill you. I don't know how, but I'll find a way. I'll kill you. I swear on everything I love. I swear on Sadie. I'll kill you.
Linda, what's going on?
I quit.
I was just trying to cut a deal where nobody else would have to die.
I bet you was. One where you're trying to sell us all out, become the boss.
How could you, Errol?
Go on, Jay, do it. Do it, Jay. Dad trusted him and he betrayed him. How do you know he didn't have something to do with Dad's death?
Stop chatting foolishness, man. You know me. I have raised you and Samantha like a second father. Jason, don't do this, son. Please, Jason. Put it on now, Jason.
How much did they pay you, huh?
Yes.
To betray the ones who loved you, who treated you like family. Me, Frankie, Samantha, Nana, Dad.
Jason.
Catch my way now.
You don't want to see that.
Errol.
He's gone.
What are you doing here?
Please, Frank. I know you love him. I know he's probably the only person you've ever loved. Please, you're destroying him. I know you can't help it. Everything you touch, you destroy. It's not your fault. Please, just go.
He needs me.
No, he doesn't. You need him. Look, I have 20,000. It's everything I own. You can have it all. Please, just take it. Go set yourself up somewhere.
It's not your money that I want, Samantha. You know what I want.
If I give you what you want, will you leave? You have to leave and never come back. No. I need to hear you say it. Say you'll leave and you'll never come
come back.
Hello? Yeah, you better doing that. Yeah.
What did you say?
I will leave. I will never come back. What are you doing, Samantha? He's my brother.
Jason, please. It's not what it looks like.
Oh, it's exactly what it fucking looks like. My fiance is pregnant with my fucking baby. Trying to come into my brother.
Frank, tell him. Jason. Jason.
Don't you fucking touch me. Don't you fucking touch me.
You better get down to the hospital. I'm here with Samantha.
I don't want nothing to do with her, Nana.
She lost the baby, Jason. She needs you here. She was rushed in last night with stomach pains.
They told her she'd lost the baby. She was really upset, Jason. She discharged herself, went home, took some pills, drank some vodka, and climbed into the bathtub. Luckily, the cleaner forgot something and found her in time.
Fingers crossed. Sorry for everything. It's all my fault. If I could do it all over, you'd have left the first time you said.
Bruv, I found it. Briggsy's hideout.
You're gonna have to deal with it, Frank.
Yeah, I'll deal with him, bruv. For Danny, for Errol, and for our Samantha. And for what he done to your baby.
I'll be over in a bit. Hey, Miss Cross. I'm gonna have to go. But I'll be back. And you'll be rested. When you wake up, we're gonna leave and never come back. As far as the full tank will take us. Just like you said in the first place. I need to look after this for me. Just in case you think I won't be back. Keep it safe.
Was that Frank on the phone? He ain't no good, Jason. Please don't go. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I have to, Nana. I gotta end this. Just look after her till I'm back, yeah?
Hello, lads. I've been expecting you. You know, Jason, becoming top dog, that ain't the hard part. Staying there, my old son. Now that's the hard part. Every time someone comes to you, you're going to be thinking, what's that they got hidden behind their back? Roses or grenades? You're a learned man, Jason. You ever read Dante's Inferno, the Divine Comedy? Read it sometime, my old China. It's about a man's journey through the levels of hell. Now, the ninth one, that's the one you need to pay close attention to. It's treachery, innit, Frank? The body of a Frank Cross Jr. found in a gutter somewhere. The notorious, infamous, once-feared gangster passed away from a suspected drug overdose. That would have been your end, right, Frank? Your preordained destiny, so to speak, Frankie boy. In a newspaper obituary, and we would have read it while eating our breakfasts and say what a shame. He was a good boy, really. A bit misunderstood, but then, Jason, you fucking changed everything. You came along and fucked it right up. Pity I ain't going to be around to see the outcome. The day you live to regret it, my son. I'll see you in hell, Jason.
Not if I see you first, Brooksy boy. Stop the car. Stop the fucking car. Scorpion once asked a frog to carry him across the river. The frog said no, because if I do, he will sting me. Scorpion said, I won't sting you, because if I do, we'll both drown. So the frog agreed. But halfway through, the scorpion did indeed sting the frog. The frog turned to the scorpion and said, why did you sting me? Now we're both drowned. Scorpion replied, I had to. It's in my fucking nature.
What are you looking at me like that for?
Like what?
Like I'm some kind of monster. Want someone hurting? Call Frank. Want someone killed? Call Frank.
I never saw you like that. Not even when we were kids.
You ever seen a man beg for his life? Be in so much pain he begs to die, Jay, 'cause I have. Do you remember the beatings?
You're a little soft queer fairy, ain't you, Frank?
Leave him alone, Harry.
Shut up, woman, before you get some too. Come here, Frank. Time to make a man out of you, boy.
Jason! Where are you? Come here! Jason, where you at? Something toughen you up, boy! Make a man of you! Get out of my way, boy!
No!
Get out of my way, boy, before I hurt you!
I won't let you hurt him. Is that all you got, old man? You hit like a woman, old man. No wonder why they left you.
He wanted the best for both of us.
The both of us? The both of us? You don't remember, do you? You don't remember the things he made me do.
It's working. He's moving in. Nice. No, you show. Come on, Frank. You know I'm good for it. This has been tough these last couple of months. Let's get out of bed and talk business. Don't all have more frustration. Oh, please, Frank. You don't have to do this. I will get all your money next month, I swear. Listen, get out of bed for regular. Come on, boy.
Go on, Frank. Good boy.
We ain't done with you yet, Joe. Keep your eye on him, boy.
I don't even remember. I'm not like you, Frank. I'm not like him.
Come on. Come on, bud. It's all right. It's all right. Shh. It's over now, bruv. found Jay. The Triads. They've killed him. This means fucking war. It means fucking war. They've killed him, the Triads.
Sadie! I'm home, baby. Sadie? Sadie?
Where you going, love?
As far away from here as you can take me.
Well, I'm going to Dover.
Yeah.
Come on then. Would you like a cigarette?
No.
Oh, you're pregnant. How long you got left?
5 months?
5 months, eh? You thought of any names yet?
Frank, Jason, Barnett.
Proud of my son. The cross name is an hard name to live with, and even harder name to live up to. A name to many have died for, and because of.
What's in a name? Money, power, fear, respect. What's in a name?
Honour, duty, family, loyalty. What's in a name? Nothing.
And everything.